Ubisoft has done it again. Just when you think that this company's reputation can't fall even lower, they still managed to surprise you. And there was some sort of a hope. Avatar game was quite decent, the new Prince of Persia had mostly positive responses from players, but no. Quadruple A game Skull and Bones falls under everyone's expectations after being in development for over 10 years. There's also another wave of employee layoffs and an announcement of using generative AI for NPC conversations like it's a big breakthrough that will change the landscape of gaming industry. And now, Ubisoft has announced details of release and pre-order of their most anticipated game of this year, Star Wars Outlaws. And the pricing model for this game is nothing less than what you would expect from a dumpster called Ubisoft. Base game costs $70, which is quite expected nowadays. The horror starts when you check Gold and Ultimate editions. Gold Edition, which contains Season Pass and so-called Early Access, costs $110, and Ultimate version, which adds cosmetic items and digital art book, costs a whopping $130. So let's talk about what Gold Edition actually contains. Early Access is one of the most shameful practices game publishers came up with in recent years. What they do is basically delay the game for 3 days for players who decided to purchase it for a base price of $70. If you want to play Outlaws on actual release day, you have to pay $40 more. It's 10 more than even Bethesda asked for Starfield's 5-day early access. But that's not all, of course. Season Pass contains not only 2 DLCs, which will release who knows when, but also an exclusive mission available at launch that was ripped out of the base game to sell it as a part of this Season Pass. That's another shady practice embraced by publishers. For example, Sega loves to do it with the Like a Dragon series. But there's also another way to play the game on actual release date with all benefits and cut content. Just subscribe to Ubisoft Plus Premium, their subscription service. Just for $18, which is, by the way, more than Game Pass, which provides much more content, you can play Ultimate Edition on day 1, or I guess day -3, and you can play it for a month. So if you're sure you will finish this open world game within a month, it's probably not that bad of a deal. It feels like Ubisoft came up with that strategy of insane pricing to force players to subscribe to their service. And it aligns with Ubisoft's idea that gamers should be comfortable with not owning games. But the funny thing is that even if you buy the full game, even if you buy the physical version, you still will not be owning the game, as in order to install it, you will need an online connection. And when in the future authentication servers will go down, this game might become unplayable and your physical box will become just a decoration on your shelf. So $18 seems to be a sweet deal to play the game, but like I said, it's only for a month. And Outlaws is expected to be a big open-world adventure which will take dozens of hours. If you don't have enough free time, you might need to pay another $18. But then, when DLC comes out, if you want to play it, that's another $18. Second DLC, which they've already announced, $18 more. And they might add more DLCs in the future to milk those subscriptions. And the sad thing is, I still want to play this game anyway. I've been a Star Wars fan for over 2 decades. This franchise is a part of my life, and the game itself looks quite good from what we've seen so far. Why would it have to be Ubisoft to make this game? And there's a battle between the dark side and the light side within me. I kinda want this game to flop financially, just so publishers would stop with these bullshit pricing models and online requirements for single-player games, but on the other hand, I completely understand that this game is the work of many amazing artists and developers who spent years to make this game for us. These people are not responsible for geniuses who come up with these monetization ideas. So we'll see. I will probably play this game eventually, but certainly not at launch. And whether it's worth the wait or not, we'll learn on August 27th when it will be released in early access. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.